Chapter 5.5, Subtracting Mixed Numbers. In this lesson, there's again no vocabulary. Just please remember all of your steps. Write the original problem, show any conversions, and box your answers. Okay, you've got to show your work. Original problem, conversion to common denominators, and box that answer. All right, let's get started. Example number 1. You grow plants for a science project. One plant is 11 3/4 inches tall. Another plant is 7 5/8 inches tall. Find the difference in the heights of the plants. So I have 11 3/4. Notice that my 11 is very big and my 3/4 is legible. It's okay to write big. It's better to write big and be able to read it than squish it all together in one little line and make mistakes because you can't read your own writing. So the tallest plant is 11 3/4 inches minus 7 5/8 inches. I'm going to insist that with subtraction, you write your problems vertically, okay? Now, I can't do 3/4 minus 5/8 because my denominators are not the same. So I need to convert this to eighths. And I'm going to rewrite the entire problem. 11 6/8 minus 7 5/8. Now I can subtract. You always want to subtract your fractions first. 6/8 minus 5/8 is 1/8. And 11 minus 7 is 4. Don't forget your units. It is a word problem. So the difference in the height of the plant is 4 1/8 inches. All right, example 2. Find 7 minus 2 5/8. Now here is why I am going to insist that you write your problems vertically. 7 minus 2 5/8. I have no fraction here to subtract from. So a common mistake is that you just take this 5/8 and take it straight down into your answer. However, that is incorrect. You cannot do that. You have to be able to subtract. It's just like borrowing when you're subtracting decimals or whole numbers. So instead, I need to take a whole, break that whole into eighths, and I now have 6 8/8. Now I can subtract 8/8 minus 5/8 is 3/8, and 6 minus 2 is 4. So my answer is 4 3/8. When you have nothing here, you have to borrow, okay? Which is another reason why you have to write your problems vertically. All right, example 3. A lion cub weighs 7 1/8 pounds. Another cub weighs 5 3/4 pounds. How much more does the heavier cub weigh? So again, I'm subtracting. 7 1/8 minus 5 3/4. So my first step is to make sure that I have common denominators, and I do not. So I'm going to convert this to eighths by rewriting the entire problem. 7 1/8 minus 5 6/8. Now I can subtract 1/8 minus 6/8, except I can't do that. So again, I need to borrow. I need to take a whole and break it up into 8/8. So I took a whole and broke it into 8/8. I already had 1/8, so I have a total of 9/8 now. The 8 from the whole plus the one I already had. So 9/8 minus 6/8 leaves me with 3/8, and 6 minus 5 is 1. So the heavier cub weighs 1 3/8 pounds more. Be very careful in your borrowing. You're not borrowing 10. I cannot just put a 1 here, down here. If I have an 1/8 and I borrow, make this a 6, I cannot just add a 1 here and make this 11 because this is not a tens place anymore. If I show it in a bar model, here's my whole, and here's my 1/8. I'm going to take this whole and break it into eighths. So I have 8/8 here plus this 1/8 here for a total, for a total of 9/8. So this is a common mistake that people just want to put a 1 because you're borrowing, but you're not borrowing 10. Here I'm borrowing eighths. Okay? All right, that's it. Do your QCs and your CYU, and I'll answer questions the next time I see you.